The Joy of Creation Halloween Edition. Just gonna make sure this is live, which it is not. That's probably just my phone being dumb. But it is live. It is live. My phone is being dumb. Brilliant. Alright. Joy of Creation Halloween Edition. Now, I really liked the original Joy of Creation. I didn't finish it because I didn't like Night 5 specifically, but it was a good game overall. It was very well done. So I'm excited to check this out. And this design is really cool, by the way. I saw it in the, when I'm trying to pick a thumbnail, I saw it in, like, the images, you know, the preview images. Yeah. It looked really cool. What are my settings like? I think I set them, yeah, good, they saved. Well, they have to save, because it's in full screen. Let's get into it. Play. There we go. I hope this isn't a troll game. I'll be really sad if this is a troll game. Doesn't look like a troll game. Private number. Sure, what you got?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello there. I see you're in quite the trouble.
Who is this?
Who I am is not the problem now. The problem is that you're currently in a cat and mouse game.
What are you...
Listen closely. The complex you're currently in is like an anchor to the dead. While it still remains standing, it keeps enraged spirits inside it. You have to destroy the complex.
And how would I do that?
Find and destroy the weakened pipes around the place. Try using a blunt weapon, such as a hammer, to break the pipes open.
Hammer.
The flammable gas will be released, then get back to the entrance of the building and light it up with a lighter.
But...
Oh, and before I forget to mention it, you're not alone in there. And he doesn't like, visitors.
Who?
Who he is not the issue. What he will do to you if he catches you. If you just happen to run into him, don't run or shine your light at him. Hide as fast as you can, and either wait for him to pass by or distract him by playing a sound through a camera speaker with your phone.
Wouldn't I kill myself by blowing this place up? Who is he, and how do you know all this?
Oh, let's just say I have some, history with the place.
What is that? Damn it.
Was far. Oh, so this is reminiscent of the third game's location, but it's not the same. Hide. So there was a bunch of controls. I do not like this camera. I have to cycle through. Oh wait, Bonnie, that's nowhere near me. Acquire a hammer. That's my first job. This camera system is terrible. I ain't using this. There's no way I have to use this. Like, first off, I can hardly even see the camera. That is really small, and it's all monochrome. Secondly, scrolling through the camera system instead of just going between each camera is a pain. Oh, I can do that. Okay. Okay, I think the first thing to do would be to figure out the location. But it's definitely not quite the same as the third games. It's just reminiscent of the third game. which means it's a new map I gotta learn. So I've got to die a bunch of times to figure that out first. It's the spawn room. This is the arcade. I don't even know where I'd find a hammer. I hope the places are in the same place every time. Like, I hope I don't need to find a new hammer location every time. Probably do, but... I hope that's not the case, because this is going to take forever. How have I not encountered Ignited Springtrap yet? Oh, there's another arcade room. Right, yeah, I think the cameras had to, so yeah. Either Ignited Springtrap hasn't spawned yet, or this location is just so big that it takes forever to come across him. Oh, hey. Okay, so it's just really big map. Acquire a hammer. So I can hear Springtrap. That's good. Okay. So what room is this room? There's no landmarks, because every room's just kind of empty. This is gonna take a while. Okay. Let's figure out what the rooms even are first. So camera 1, office outside. I know where that is, roughly. Camera 2, hallway Bonnie. Let's just try to find the locations. Nope, this is the office. And there's another room over here too. These rooms don't even exist in the third game. So these little areas here are for hiding. I think. So from what I can tell from the game page, this game was made in 1 week. So it seems like a game jam sort of thing. That's pretty good. I have still not even found Bonnie. Where's the red light coming from? This camera tells me there is a wall. A blank wall and the blank wall. That's not the most descriptive. Is this arcade room 1 or 2? No, I haven't even seen a hammer. And it seems the play audio wasn't very useful. What? Acquire hammer, acquire lighter. Cool, I did that, I guess. Broken pipes. Hi, Gamer Tunic. Cool. There's a chance I'll play a second game this stream. Because I don't know how long this one will keep me interested. Bah. Should be on the other side. Yep. Unfortunately, my navigational skills suck, so this will be a very difficult one. This game feels like it's entirely navigational skills. Nah, I don't like that. Something I like about the wobble. I usually don't like the wobble in these games. There's something about this specific wobble feels good. Nuh-uh. Jeez. Oh well. I literally just press E and I get both of those. Alright. I thought it was something I needed to find. Hi, Karate Cupcake. I want to hit this. Bat. So is E like a... Oh, E isn't doing anything. Oh, there's a ladder. There's a hammer. That's weird. It wasn't just, you don't just get them both when you press E. Because I had to walk forward a bit to get the hammer. But I really didn't see them. It seems they appear in the spawn room though, so it's not much of an issue. So yeah, there's one in the Foxy room to the right of spawn. Okay. There's one wherever here is. To the right of Fetty. There's one in the office. This one's easy to find. Pretty sure there's one over here somewhere. Yeah. As for the last two, oh, I'll just have to aimlessly die and walk around. Where is the bro? Ignited Springtrap is somewhere around. He'll kill me in a sec. Yeah. I don't actually know how to defend myself from him. Because the tutorial says you can play in audio, but the audio doesn't seem to do much. It makes him turn, but then he just continues moving where he was anyway, so... Just making the character turn isn't really that good. If he just turns back around anyways. It also tells you to hide. I haven't found any... Oh, right, I gotta press E at the entrance. I forgot about that. Oh, you don't just press E at the entrance. It's actually a place you gotta go. What the... It feels so arbitrary. He's just gonna be right here, isn't he? Yeah. I really don't understand picking up the hammer and ladder. It feels really easy. But for example, this is an empty room and not pick up anything. I take a few steps forward. Ah, not in this point. It's not here anymore. Okay. It was here the first few times I played. Oh, it was nothing near spawn this time. That sucks. There's a pipe there. I'm just gonna mash E because I don't even know if the items render in. Oh, here's a hammer. Alright. So it does render in. The audio lure is more useless than the ones in Security Breach. Alright. It's the whole way I normally go down. Oh, hey. No nice hammer spawn. It'd be a lot nicer if the areas were actually distinct. That's my thought on this. The whole location looks way too samey for this to be something that's actually enjoyable. Because I usually like exploring in games where you can just freely walk around. But this isn't it. Oh well, this was made in a week. Probably didn't have time to do anything interesting with it. I do like the hit sound effect. It's a very nice sound. Oh yeah, it's the entrance. Still have not come across the ladder. Yeah, cool. Yeah, no, this game isn't interesting me. I'm switching game. I'm switching game. This isn't happening. That's a no from me. But I have plenty of other games. So let's actually bring up my display view. Let's play one I've played before, just to get on with video. Yeah, let's go with POPGOES. You guys want to see? We're good with seeing POPGOES. Let's see POPGOES. But I need to edit my stream stuff, so I'll be a second. Manage videos, probably. Then I can go into my stream settings from here. Alright. I'm gonna keep Ignite Springtrap in the thumbnail because Ignite Springtrap looks cool. So that can stay as a thumbnail. What should I change the title to? Yeah, I want to change the title. Get the link. Oh damn it! I don't have the link. Kane Carter. Poggers. Here we go. Game. Because I'm playing two games, I have to actually write the game name here. So, Joy of Creation, Halloween Edition. And POPGOES. There we go. Oh no, I deleted everything. There we go. Oh my god, why wouldn't it just select that? Why does it have to select everything? That's gonna be a long name, game name, so I'm just gonna make that the title. Wonder if that fits in YouTube nicely. It probably doesn't. Oh no, that works. Okay. Close that. Game capture. Switch this to POPGO. POPGO. Where's POPGO? There's POPGO. Found the POPGO. Hi, Clavity. Yeah, you're late. I changed the game. I didn't like Halloween edition of TJoC Creation. So yeah. So this will just be playing some POPGOES. I've actually played, as you can see, I've beaten Night 6, I've unlocked Custom Night. I've actually mostly beaten this game. I remember being very fond of this game. This game was pretty fun gameplay-wise. But I don't care about gameplay-wise. That's a really nice menu, by the way. I really like that. You can select the night there. That's actually really nice. I wish more fan games did that. I wish the official games did that. Oh, it's not even gonna give me the phone call? Oh, there we go, there we go. Cause I remember thinking this game was really fun. Ugh, British.
Hey, glad to see you're working there. The name's
Yep.
Fritz. And
Hi,
welcome
Fritz.
to the POPGOES Pizzeria. The
Thank
next
you.
generation of kids' entertainment.
Whoa, crazy.
As you already know, you'll be guarding this place until 6 in the morning. And as your boss, I'm obliged to help you understand your job and the tools you'll be allowed to use during the shift.
Very nice.
So, first things first. I've got to be honest, your current setup might not be very optimal, so to say.
Yeah, I
didn't have
see.
time to prepare a designated room for you in the location, so you'll just have to manage with using one of the internet cafe monitors near the stage, next to the gang. Don't start complaining just yet. I set a nice spot near the window for you. Even brought a fan.
Yeah, I'll see the
Anyway,
fan.
the phone you have in your hand, it's usually used by kids during the day for games and whatnot, but I've sorted out a security application that only activates during the night, which is when
Very good.
you're here, obviously. Everything you'll ever need for your job is ready to use. Go on, press some buttons. You can check all the rooms with set cameras that are connected online, and the ventilation system too.
Why would I ever need to check
Alright,
10?
I know what you're thinking. First night on the job, I'm rambling a bit. It's a lot to take in. And yes, I know there are a bunch of anthropomorphic plastic animals around you, watching you work. Trust me when I say I know how that feels. Your imagination might get a tad bit out of control.
What's that lighting?
But don't worry, you're completely safe here. I've built this place from the ground up to be one of the most transparent, honest, and safest places on Earth. Unlike some other businesses.
No way,
If
pretty
you
fast,
ever
but.
start feeling anxious, looking out the window or just, taking a look outside should calm you. That tends to work for me at least. Right, back to the anthropomorphic animals.
Yeah, these
I'm sure
dudes.
you've already guessed by now that these are our animatronic characters. Top of the line technology.
Why is he
Honestly,
so
the name
long?
animatronic doesn't do it justice. They're more like multi-purpose robots. They can be programmed to do anything I can think of. They pretty much run this place now. Of course, again, they are completely harmless. They aren't physically capable of hurting anybody. Made sure of that
Purple.
myself. I think I might be going on for too long.
Wonder how you'd test that.
Last thing on the list. You may have noticed that this is a pre-recorded message, which means if you want to ask a question, you won't get an answer. But hey, to fix that, I've given you some options. I stayed up all night to set up a simple Q&A system to go with your app. When this call ends, you will get 3 topics to choose from, and when you select one of them, another audio message of mine will play to help explain whatever you want to know more about.
Oh, that's cool.
Quite nifty, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Obviously not quite as much freedom as a normal phone call, but it'll have to do for now. Well, that's it for your first night. Check those cameras and don't forget to take a breather once in a while, alright? Your 3 options should appear now.
What is the room shutdown button? What are the robots capable of doing? How does this during day? Yeah, what can the robots do?
Good to know you want to learn more about my crew. If you paid attention to my first message, you must have heard me say that these robots can do pretty much anything, yes? Well, I wasn't joking. This place is fully automated and run entirely by them. No human employees as of yet. Don't need them, honestly. The staff room exists purely to keep the ventilation opening out of reach of customers. Cooking, cleaning, printing, performing, taking care of kids, etc., etc. It's
Window.
all down to the cartoon animals. that I built the characters too. That's what the 3D printers were originally for, before they were repurposed to do the same thing, but a lot smaller. Didn't need anyone for that either.
So he's about to move to 3.
Printed, put together all by yours truly. Relying on other people is nonsense, I tell you. Of course, don't let that discourage you from doing your job. There are always exceptions. Right, that'll be it for the first night. I'll do the same thing for you tomorrow.
Get me back into
See you,
3.
kid.
Yeah, what I like about this game is the use of the cameras. The use of the cameras is really nice. So, POPGOES has several positions, and on this camera, where he goes, he actually tells you where he's about to move. Which is really cool. I like that a lot. So now he's about to enter 6, because it's this room, yeah. You'll also have other buttons and stuff in the cameras too later on. The game entirely revolves around the cameras, which is something I wish the main games did more. So gameplay-wise, I really enjoyed that. It's got a simple gameplay loop if I recall correctly. But it's definitely an enjoyable one and definitely a tense one. I remember this game gets really tense in later nights. So now he's about to move to so yeah, you've got to move to 5, because there's only one door to the right. Actually, no, it looks like 2, because he's pointing that way. Yeah, that's 2. Your ballot shut down, reduce the panic. Now that's 5, yep. 7 is used for Blake the Badger, I believe. 8 is 8 really used? I don't remember if 8 is actually used or not. About to move on to 3. I remember 9 isn't really used by me, but it's used by the sisters. I don't recall 10 ever being useful. I think he's about to move to 5. Oh no, 2. I like that as well. The camera scrolling doesn't feel intrusive. Like, it doesn't feel horrible that you have to wait for it to scroll. Because there's only a couple of things it could mean. Like, when he's all the way to the right, it can only mean one of these 2 cameras. So, worst case scenario, you lose such a small amount of time, it doesn't matter. And I also like that you have a bit of leeway too, because when he actually does get to a printer, it takes a while. Like, he doesn't kill you immediately. He builds, I believe he builds Black Rabbit. So he has to actually reach these locations several times. So that looks like 2. About to move on to 1. I'm definitely interested in 10, because 10 I remember not being used at all. I don't remember 10 at all. So I might check out 10 to see if something happens there. That might be for like Easter eggs or something. Because I know there's Easter eggs in this game I've never seen. Move on to 3. Pretty simple. Kind of neat, actually. Look at this now. It looks like most of the game is untextured. And yet it still has a neat vibe to it that works. Like, it has a really clean vibe. Despite the fact it almost looks entirely untextured. Like, this is a flat texture with a light on it. That's all that is. These all look like flat textures. I didn't actually look very well there. But it worked. They made it work. Which is well done. Hi, Bob. I was playing the Joy of Creation Halloween edition, but I didn't find it fun, so I changed the game. So that's 5. Yep. Nice. I do wonder what 10 is used for. Like, why would you ever need to use this camera at all? 3. Oops, I clicked off. Oh, the pain of having 2 monitors. Actually, the pain of the game not locking your mouse cursor, actually. Wait, I only just realized that. The game doesn't lock your mouse cursor. Oh, that's horrible. Oh well. Bye, Calamity. And that's really fun. It's a really fun little effect there. So what's the layout of this location? Go up. Go up. Up. Either left or right. Balloons. For night 1 it should be a pretty simple path, so I would assume. That was a weird sound. That you just go here. Whoa, balloon boy, crazy. I'm really excited for POPGOES Evergreen. That is probably what I'm most excited for out of the fanverse. Because I remember, this game was really fun.
Right, hey again. Second night. Hope you've gotten used to your job by now, pressing buttons on a phone. You'll have trouble finding a job that actually requires you to be on one of those. Anyway, I expect efficient use of that phone, Kip. Oh, and I'll let you know now, don't start slacking off. I'm paying attention.
There's a POPGOES
After
thing
your
here.
first week is done, I'll be doing a review of your progress to see if you are fit to continue or
Ah,
not.
heat vents stop noises.
If you do your job especially well, I might even give you a bonus. But I guess there isn't even that much for you to do. I know I haven't given you much to work with just yet, as this is just
Looks
a
like
test
2.
run.
I believe, yeah.
There is something for you to
These.
do in case you get bored, I suppose. Since, well, I'm not going to treat you like those robots behind you. So we're entering the winter time. I imagine you'll be working just next week, so it's going to get pretty darn cold for you. And I'm sure you've already noticed this from yesterday. I don't know. I have given you access to the ventilation system, which means you should be able to turn on the heating grids once in a while.
Yep, which means you guys are gonna start moving.
They'll stay on for about a minute probably, but that's long enough, right? Bear in mind the vents go around the perimeter of the building, so I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Yeah, they enter one of these rooms, 8 maybe.
God, I hope you're as easily pleased
They
as I
enter
am.
9.
That's all for tonight. Oh, wait, now it's your time to talk. Here you go.
I'm not gonna keep the heating on. I've got to sort out the heating. How does the heating work?
Ah, yes, as I said, you're only allowed to have them run in 1-minute bursts.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't trust you, it's... Well, everybody can make mistakes, right? These things overheat if they're left on for long periods of time, and I can't risk that. We all
That's
know
fair.
what happened to that attraction last year.
Nope.
I remember I worked with a similar problem. You know, being under constraints like that, but... I don't know, it was fine. I was fine, I'm sure you will be too. Nothing dangerous about vents. What am I saying? Just check on the heat sometimes, and yes, you'll have limited use over it, and I'm sorry about that. Right. See you tomorrow.
Considering how much this game emphasizes use of the cameras, it has to be a thing to 10. But I'm really not sure what it is. Because I remember never using it. Oh hey, they're going in. Shut down. Yeah, POPGOES Evergreen looks so good. No, I'm so excited for it. The false animatronics are really interesting. The massive visual upgrade is insane. This game really did deserve to be part of the fanverse. Yeah, I think it took advantage of that. How are you today? I'm doing well. Hi. They're about to enter this room. This room. Five is next. Oh, whoops. Oh, well, that's game over. I mean, not game over, but that's one mistake that you can actually afford to make on this night, but later on, if I do that once, it's over. I really need to get better at differentiating these two positions. Oh, that's him moving to 2. It's way easier to see where he's going than where he is. About to move into 6. Moving into 2. Yeah, I remember that was the loop. You stop POPGOES and stop the sisters. 5. And Blake appears sometimes through when you're there. Move to 6. This game I also felt was really intuitive. There aren't any mechanics or anything that I felt were off in this game. It was mostly pretty easy to learn. Okay, that's 5. At least for the main gameplay that I've done, I haven't needed to use a guide or anything. It was very intuitive. It was very well explained. Which is something a lot of fan games do really badly. There's a game that I'm interested in playing. I'm interested in playing it, but I'm not excited to play it. Because it's one of the most difficult, if not... No, it is the most difficult fan game out there. If you know, you know. But there's a fan game I found that had a lot of really interesting ideas, despite being it looks incredibly difficult, but it looks interesting. So I'm actually interested in playing it, no matter, even if I do have a lot of pain while playing it. Even if it does take me forever, I think it would be pretty fun. At least from what I've seen of it. It gives me massive Plush Baby vibes. Remember how everyone hates Plush Baby because of how difficult it is, but I found it really fun, despite the difficulty. I think that game that I'm referring to, I think is going to be like that. Where everyone hates it because of how difficult it is, and it is going to be impossibly difficult. Like, I've seen how it works, I've seen it, it's going to be ridiculous. But I think it will be pretty fun, because it's just how interesting and varied the mechanics are. And that game is, of course, Post Shift 2. But of course I'd be playing Post Shift 1 for... Oh, that's not good. I don't know when I'll be playing Post Shift 2, but it's gonna happen because that game's really interesting me. But that game, from what I've seen, doesn't describe itself very well at all. It's very poorly described. I mean, thankfully it's interested me enough that I've actually looked into how it works. So I should be able to figure it out from my memories of seeing how it works. But still. The importance of making sure your games are easy to figure out and are intuitive. It's important. And something that I'll be focusing on in my games. Which, by the way, are now going to take forever to come out. Thank you, Unity. Thanks, Unity, for making me switch game engine. Because y'all aren't viable anymore. Which means I need to restart development. I appreciate it, Unity. Alright, this... The second night's really not too bad. That's 5. I'd say the sisters are actually harder to deal with than POPGOES. Because the sisters, once they get in, it's basically game over. It's not. It takes a little bit still, but it ensures game over. Whereas POPGOES, you can let in a few times. It's no big deal. Where's Blake? Blake really does make the game. He makes the game a lot more tense and difficult, but that's also the good thing. It shuts off the otherwise very, very simple gameplay loop and turns it into something way more interesting. Overall, gameplay-wise, it's very well put together. That's why I like POPGOES. And why I'm playing it now, even though I've played it before. Because I haven't played it on stream before, and I know this game's fun and I'll actually enjoy it. Unlike the Joy of Creation. Halloween Edition. The main game was fun. The main Joy of Creation is fun. Halloween Edition just wasn't. Alright. I don't remember what the sisters' names were, but they're squirrels, so that's the only important thing. So, oh, this is Saffron, actually. Yeah, the red one would be Saffron. I doubt it's going to be right here, but I'm going to look anyway. Ah, you can't go that way. So let's go up. Loud sound. Ah, not the right location. Here we go. I think this is Toy Freddy. Hi, Erica. Third night. This way we get Blake. Yep, fooled the badger. Hey, got a figurine of him too. And this is where the game gets real interesting. I believe this is also the last animatronic that is added.
Right. Hello again. I think I should start seconds. Jeez, I'm an idiot sometimes. Hey, now that you've been here for 2 nights, correct? Beginning your 3rd one now, yes?
Yep,
Tell me, what do you think about the place?
that's great.
The pizzeria, I mean. It's real special. Let me tell you, during the day you can really feel it. The fantasy, the fun, the safety, you know? Kids can run down the halls and be greeted by the characters. They gather around and sing with them on the stage. They build and print out these figurines like posable toys. And of course they get to paint them, coat them in a binding agent, etc. Makes them feel grown up. Makes them feel special, you know? I remember this kid one day. Totally heartwarming. There was this kid. He was running around and somehow managed to open one of the locked rooms. The server room, I think it was. And he started messing around in there. Well, I was in my office, like always, and I see this kid on the camera. I start to get a little worried. Here we go again, I'm saying to myself. And I was about to go get him sorted out myself, but right then, as I'm taking my jacket off, Blake, that badger character to your left, gets in the room with the kid and starts to play a little game using the server room's monitor. Have you know the game Simon Says? Well, it was like that. He just turned it. Oh, hold on now. I'll sort the rest out later. I'll leave this message here. The options should be up for you now. Sorry about this. Yes, the story. Sorry about before. I had to take care of something.
The heck was that sound effect?
Well, I don't exactly remember where I left off, but the kid ended up liking Blake quite a lot. The rest of the day, he just kept pressing his call button, the yellow one to the left of the monitors, to get him to come closer and play their game.
Oh yeah.
Times like those that can make you smile, you know? Getting to use these characters to make people as happy as they've made me, it's really something. At least, I hope you feel the same way. I know you aren't here during the day, so I suppose you'll have to take my word for it when I say it's great. And the kid I mentioned has been a loyal customer since, though I don't really like using that word. See you tomorrow.
Nice. So yeah, this up here, the battery goes down when Blake's in the server room. That's how you can tell. The game also just feels nice. I wouldn't have thought that actually pressing a button to look around would feel nice, but it just does. The game also just feels responsive. I want to assume POPGOES went in there. I couldn't actually see him. Oh, I went in here. I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's over. Okay, damn. That sucks. Oh well. I mean, that's the thing I was saying earlier. This game's got a lot of leniency. You fail once, it's not a big deal. Leniency is great. Hey. Anyways, I don't really have a lot to talk about here. I want to talk a bit, but I just don't have a lot to say. I had a lot to say during my earlier playthrough, during my earlier Five Nights at Freddy's playthroughs, the actual main games. In the earlier days, I did anyway. Just don't at the moment. Then again, the reason why I had a lot to say for Five Nights at Freddy's, specifically the main games, was because of lore. When in doubt, I can just bring up any lore topic. Talk for hours about the lore. Racing this game, it's only the third night. The fourth night is when most Five Nights at Freddy's games get actually difficult. That be official Five Nights at Freddy's games, unofficial Five Nights at Freddy's games. It always gets crazy at about the fourth night. 1 to 3 is usually not too bad. Because usually 1 to 3 is just about introducing all the different mechanics. Then 4 is when it starts just making them difficult. And for the really crazy fan games, they make Night 5 or Night 6 introduce a final boss. That's really difficult. And only the coolest fan games have a decent custom night. Hey, what? Was Toy Chica there? Would have been False Chica, right? That's what they're called in this? The false animatronics? I think so. Hey. Nothing that Post Shift 2 does that I really think is interesting. It has optional objectives, which I think is a really cool concept. The idea that in addition to main gameplay, you've got also optional challenges you can put on yourself that get you a higher ranking. That is such a cool concept. Like, that game is so interesting to me, and I'm definitely gonna play it at some point. But despite how interesting the game is, how it's... I can't lie when I say I'm also in the same way not really excited to play it. Just because it is known as the hardest Five Nights at Freddy's fan game. Like, that game's Night 1 is other games' Night 6. And that game's Night 6 is the equivalent of like a Golden Freddy mode. And the little jingle is such a good tension release. It's so effective. It's not just the chimes you hear in most games, where the tension release comes from just being done with it. This game actually gives you something nice as well, which makes it hit extra hard. It's even better in the later nights, because it's combined with the fact that later nights have actual really high tension. Like, this game does get really tense. So it's just it's really effective because it goes from really tense to really nice, and it feels like an ultimate payoff. Alright, it's not mango time. Ah, here we go. Chica. Can I touch these things? Ah, I can. That's fun. Whoa. No. Fourth night. Oh, and you know this game has crazy lore too. I bet it does. I'm pretty sure I've seen sneak little pieces of it. I don't really know what the lore of this game is, but I know there's crazy lore. Red eyes, I'm seeing things. Like 2.
Hello again. I've decided to take some breaks between recording these calls. Not many are left, but still, I didn't think it would be this stressful. I've just got some notes, not a script or anything. I feel like I might be talking too much about things that are obvious for you, so I'm just gonna wing this one.
Ooh.
I think at this point you must be pretty confident with your job now, if you can even call it that. I think now might be a good time for you to know a little more about me. I have a feeling that you might be curious. Am I wrong?
Ooh.
Right then. I was born in November 1968 in Texas. Lived a fine life up until my teens. Had no real problems with my family, but we weren't exactly rich. My father was an architect at the time, and my mother stayed home with my brother and I. Until the 80s, we lived in a flat, or I suppose it would have been called an apartment over there. It was pretty decent, I think, but honestly, I can't remember much. I had an accident in my teens. Stuff I really don't want to talk about. Please don't ask. Might explain in a later call or something if there is time. Anyway, fortunately I survived the injury, believe it or not. It was all down to a very generous donor of blood. The whole thing was pretty strange and vague for us, and all I know was a small team of people, or maybe it was one person, was willing to give tons of blood to the hospital, and after an entire encyclopedia of signed papers, the transfusion was allowed on behalf of the procedure being an experiment. I was close to death, bear in mind. I lost most of my memory from before the incident, and the whole event caused a huge stir in the media. I was 18, and with the state I was in, paparazzi wasn't the best treatment. You know? So I sorted out something with my parents, and we moved here to England. So, hopefully on top of being a security guard, you can be a friend too. I wanted to get some of these stories off my chest for a while, since, I don't have many people to share them with. And my daughter's kind of busy most of the time. Just someone for me to talk to. And of course, listen to, so go ahead. What do you want to talk about? Ah, nice. I like answering this question. Although my daughter's the only one who actually asked, or has even been given the opportunity to. I'll let you in on a secret. Not a big one, but I think it might be interesting to an outsider. The characters that you see around here weren't originally going to be for a pizzeria. Crazy, right? They're colourful cartoon animals with pink guitars, yellow eyes. Well, it's true. They originally had a totally different purpose. I get nightmares pretty easily. Stupid stuff like going to the zoo or standing on a tall building. I'll go to sleep that night and wake up in a cold sweat from a nightmare about a creepy porcelain doll. It's ridiculous. Anyway, not a lot of medication can help with that kind of thing, so for a few months I tried a psychic route, like mystic, almost religious kind of solution. It was recommended by a friend I've spoken to online, and it worked, but only once. The idea was that if I designed and created a scarecrow kind of ornament that was entirely designed to fight what I was having nightmares of, then it would appear in those nightmares and destroy, in a sense, the fear from its core. So, for example, if I had a nightmare of falling from a great height, then making a model of a trampoline in the real world might help get rid of that fear in the nightmare world, do you understand? Anyway, I ended up making a load of these scarecrow designs with only one of them actually working. At that time, I heard about this auction thing going on in America. I travelled over there, ended up buying some things.
The third game.
Which was a hat that used to belong to a famous pizzeria character, which caused
Pretty.
a bit of controversy in the area. I bought the remains of an old busted robot, based the gang around it, and a box filled with the parts. I have them here in the attic. Anyways, from there I thought to myself,
That's FNAF 3.
what if
That's
I
the aftermath of
started my
FNAF 3.
own pizzeria and changed the remaining and not actually designed to fight my fears, they never really helped get rid of my remaining nightmares. So I still have them. The old Scarecrow designs were scrapped. Can't remember what I did with them. Quite a backstory, huh? Hope it was interesting. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, it was interesting. Wow. Yeah, see, this game can get tense. It's definitely gonna get real this night. It always does. Night 4 in these games is always when these get crazy. Alright. High risk. Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know how to pronounce names, I'm sorry. This guy's just spamming horror. I mean, it's a Five Nights at Freddy's game, so it's on theme. Especially considering we just heard the crazy backstory drop of POPGOES. This place using old. Oh god damn it! That was the wrong button. I meant to click the vent button. That could actually be game ruining because of this. Because now I have to spend more time away from this. Oh god damn it. God damn it. POPGOES gonna get another piece. I can't even see because of panic. Yeah, POPGOES has got another piece. There's no way he hasn't. Oh my god, you've moved. That's POPGOES coming back, yeah. 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 Oh well. Try and get back under control. Could really benefit from having your curse locked to the game window. Alright. Should be good. Thankfully, this game is quite lenient. Nice, that slotted into the loop perfectly. Ah, I keep clicking off. Evergreen will surely have that fixed. Surely it will have a cursor lock in Evergreen. Oh yeah, right. Might as well get that all the way down. Alright. Maybe now's the time to go right. Nope. Oh, maybe. Ah. Does it make an... Does it... These are some crazy sounds. Yep. There's Mango. So Blake, the character that made this gameplay loop really interesting, he's also has a connection to Mango, my favorite character from the second game. So that's a nice connection. Stop the black rabbit. Alright.
Nice work, kid. Only a few days left of your shift. Maybe if you're super good, I'll let you mess around in my office, try out some of Weaselware's features.
Huh.
If it's not that exciting, you might be able to control the gang, see what they can do. I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. I'm wondering, since I can't remember how much I've taught you up to this point, do you know about Freddy Fazbear's Pizza?
Yep.
I think these calls might be getting to my head, but I don't know. I've been thinking of that place a lot more than usual for the past hour or so. Not in a disturbing or scary sense, just... I'm not sure, it's like some pieces are being put together. Freddy Fazbear, you know they used to say those characters were haunted. There were some murders related to the location back in the 80s.
There sure was.
Corpses buried in the animatronic suits. Really sad. I was a fan of that franchise, named my kid after one of the characters there. Not because I was a fan, really, but because I wanted to love that name again. After, you know, it doesn't matter. I was a fan of the restaurant, and it hurt to see it fall so morbidly, that's all.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
wonder sometimes if there was some kind of moral reasoning behind whoever killed those kids. I have my own suspicions as to hundreds of other people, you know. You should know.
Okie dokie.
There's a popular theory going around that the guy who did it had purple skin. Totally purple skin and purple clothes. Sounds like a demon or something, right? Something paranormal. I don't know. But around that time was when I got help from someone in the hospital. We, don't know where the blood came from. It's all... What if he... What if it was him? Oh god, this is ridiculous. I'm sorry, it's times like these when the nightmares sometimes visit me during the day. Ask me a question then. It might calm me down. My connection? Well, I used to live in America. You know, they were a big thing over there. Every kid loved living near one, and almost everyone I was friends with had some kind of toy of a character. It was a great place, which is primarily why I started working there. I worked at Freddy Fazbear's, yes, though it was many, many years ago, mind you. They had loads of different locations, more than an average independent restaurant. Each building had an exclusive character which had its own toy, I think. It was like a collection thing, so the kids had to go to every Freddy Fazbear's in the area to finish the set of figurines or plushies or whatever. It was clever, and I'm sure it did wonders for them money-wise. But I can't help but wonder how sad the system would have been for a child on the poorest side of town. Although the characters had smaller cameo editions based on the restaurant you were in, there were always the main four guys, which were in the adverts, on the billboards, and on the pizza boxes and Sanders, you know? My past with the location is pretty personal, though, so I'd rather not go on about it. Not that I'm hiding anything from you, it's more for my own sake. I don't really like to talk about it anymore, not even with my daughter. But I'm sure that from the figurines around the location, you can guess that I know quite a lot. See you tomorrow.
Hey, man. Well, I was distracted by the dude, so POPGOES got a thing. Oh well. The things I do for looking at an Easter egg for a little bit longer. So this guy worked at Freddy Fazbear's, the guy where he's talking over the phone. But it very much seems to imply it's the second one, which means he's probably either Jeremy or Fritz. Maybe Fritz, because Fritz could tamper with the animatronics, and this guy can do stuff with animatronics. He has that skill. So I'm gonna guess Fritz. I love it when games try to integrate themselves with the base game lore. It's great. I love it when they try to fit with the main story. I don't know why. Probably because it's... I don't know, I just think it's cool. Oops, clicked off the game. Lizzie isn't as bad as the first Five Nights at Freddy's. You click off that game, go to a different tab, it's just over. There's no recovery. Dude, what the hell, man? I do like that mechanic a lot. Because you never know if doing this is going to be beneficial. It's usually beneficial, so when it does go wrong, it really catches you off guard. And the ability to catch the player off guard in a horror game is perfect. Kind of why free roam FNAF doesn't work as well, because you can always see your threats in free roam FNAF games. And it can't catch you off guard if you're literally seeing it come at you. I think that's one of the downsides to Security Breach. And also the Joy of Creation Halloween Edition. Apparently, according to I talked to Kane Carter on Discord at one point, and apparently one of the main complaints about this game, well, I ended up saying at one point that, oh, I found the game not too bad. It was pretty simple. Probably one of the easier fan games. And, yeah, I think Kane told me to shut up because apparently one of the main complaints this game got was how difficult it was. Which I find pretty funny. Because to me, this game always felt like one of the more lenient ones, because even if you mess up, POPGOES is just, you're fine, like, it's not the end of the world. You have to mess up, like, several times to actually lose. To POPGOES, at least. To the others, a bit more of a threat, but... Still. This game always felt a little bit lenient because of that. To me. Apparently not to everyone else, because apparently that's a... Apparently the difficulty of this game is one of the complaints. So I guess that means POPGOES Evergreen will be easier. Which I don't have much of a problem with, as long as it's still tense, which I know it will be. In fact, it's probably going to be even more tense than this one. Because it's going to have the atmosphere. God damn it. I did try to click that, just didn't go, just didn't do. But anyway, it's 5 AM, so it doesn't really matter. It's 5 AM, so... Yeah, I'd have to screw up pretty bad. Even if the sisters got in at this point in time, it would take long enough to actually get a game over. That's not a big deal. I'd hit 6 AM before I actually lost. Then again, I suppose when people say this game is incredibly difficult, they might be meaning... They might be meaning the max difficulty mode, like going to custom night set to 420. Because I notice when people talk about, oh my god, he's long here too, what the hell? Was POPGOES meant to be long? That wasn't just a funny, like, error with proportions, he's actually meant to be long. I'm pretty sure the new POPGOES in Evergreen isn't comically long. Anyway. So, I think when people complain about the difficulty, they mean on the max difficulty mode. And I never really got that. Like, that's an optional post-game thing. Custom night. It's not the main game's difficulty. I've already done that. That's Mango. That's Mango, yeah. I don't think it's fair to say the game is impossibly difficult when you're playing post-game content. It's my little gripe with Five Nights at Freddy's 2 as well. Everyone says that game is incredibly RNG dependent. And how impossible it is unless you get good RNG. And how Toy Bonnie is the worst thing ever. But then that's like only true in Custom Night. You know, it's not that brutal in the main game. Maybe Night 6, but even then. I found it's not that. It's nowhere near as bad as everyone says it is. Hey, it's a paper pal. Six Night. I like how this one just gives you Six Night. It's not like a secret bonus thing or anything. It's actually just part of the main game. I find that amusing. Keep calm, fun on that. Most Five Nights at Freddy's games, because this one doesn't have 5 nights in the name, so they can do that. And I think it can throw a few people off. I think it's pretty funny. It's like, it feels like a troll.
There are only a few minutes left of recording. I was thinking about some things. I feel like I haven't been honest enough with you. I've been trying, please know that. Some things I just... I have a question for you.
Yo.
A serious, personal question. I'll try to set an example. There's this person that's really close to you. He's recently been acting strange, maybe a bit scary. People say he's done horrible things. You've trusted him for all your life. He's been listening to your problems and you really look up to him. Even if this person has made big mistakes in his life, if he does regret it in the end, would you be willing to forgive them if you know who he is? Would you look past his errors and try to bring him back into your life? Do you think you could trust him? This will do. Thank you for working with me so much. This is the end of your shift at the POPGOES pizzeria. Let me know your answer.
Absolutely. I definitely like Crow. Stone the Crow, I think his name is. It's a very cool mechanic. As I said just before, same reason I just said before. It's like, it catches you off guard really well. What was I saying? Ooh. Red. Get the panic down. Yeah, right, the 6th night. So, yeah, I think it's funny because when you play a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game, you immediately think, oh, it's going to be 5 nights because it's 5 Nights at Freddy's. But the funny thing is, remember, this game doesn't say 5 nights in it. It's just POPGOES. What, you thought there was only going to be 5 nights? They never guaranteed that. I think Dormitibus is like heaps too. Dormitibus is like 10 nights or something. Yellow. Nights feel short in this too. They don't feel like they go on for too long. The first Five Nights at Freddy's game actually has really long nights. Most Five Nights at Freddy's games, fan-made, even the official ones, usually go for about 6 minutes a night. But the first Five Nights at Freddy's game goes for like 9 minutes, which is kind of crazy. I probably wouldn't want a Five Nights at Freddy's game being much longer than the first game. Unless said game like doesn't have a timer at all, and it's just a task-based thing like Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. Because then it's up to the player for how fast they do it. Also, I love that POPGOES the Weasel's name is like POPGOES the Weasel. I think that's funny. It's neat. Yeah, this has been a chill night 6 so far. Yeah, the sisters are definitely a priority over POPGOES. Nice. Who attacked at a nice time? Yeah, this really has been a generous night 6. Already up to 5 AM. And I don't think I've made any major mistakes. Like, the sisters are still all the way back at the first vent camera. I don't think POPGOES has gotten a single piece. No. My panic has never even hit a critical level. I think this has been a mostly flawless run. Nice, nicely timed. The game just flows together so nicely. I know Kane Carter said he didn't like the original POPGOES. I know a lot of people don't seem to like the original POPGOES much, but I think this is really good. Find the truth. That was cute. Yeah, then you get a custom nut, get the extras. So yeah, got POPGOES himself. Original belonged to Freddy Fazbear. Yep. Murder reward. Which murder reward? Should be easy murder reward. castle notable. And then these have all yet to be unlocked. Oh, net gemstone, I guess. So there's 4 entire characters that I haven't unlocked. Oh, so that's how they made the map. And then they flipped it. He kinda did. Kane hates the mention of Morse the Mole. Oh yeah. That's fair. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. That's fair. That's fair, yeah. Blinking conflicted with the law. Oh yeah, this is the map. Yeah, this was a weird map. That's the shape of a brain. That looks kind of brain shaped. That's interesting. Credits. Oh, they went through the detail. Oh, that's great. They went into. They had actual detailed credits. That's so good. Alright, Kane. What's the Kane Carter law? Custom now. Yeah. I don't know if I have interest in doing the impossible difficulties. I'm assuming most of the things I'm missing are through Easter eggs. Because I found like false TJoC, and I believe in other playthroughs I found another false animatronic. But that's about it. And there's like 4 entire characters missing. Then again... Wait, where is that? These say they're, difficulty mode rewards. So there's another sprite here that gets unlocked when you beat the game with various difficulties. And then whatever the hell this is. So these would be the custom night. Oh. So these would be the custom night unlocks. Which you see here. Each one of these will give you a different unlock. Which means there's other ones that are probably Easter eggs. I doubt they're the same unlock. Let's go with it anyway. Impossible sounds awful. Let's give it a shot. Good night, that's great. This sounds absolutely awful. Let's do it. And this is why people are going to be calling it difficult, because they think the entire game is this. Yeah. What the hell, man? Where did POPGOES go? Oh, damn it. Pretty much need the panic pretty well. For a game that essentially relies on the cameras, to have something like this is really evil. Oh my god. That's just cruel. Yeah, no wonder. Why is it going up? Hey. Oh. Damn. No more turning. Yeah, that isn't happening. But yeah, just thought I'd play POPGOES on video. Just because this was way more fun than Joy of Creation Halloween Edition. Oh, and I got a star, that's cute. That's what I'm going to play next time. Since I've now done POPGOES, done a Joy of Creation. I think the next game in order would be One Night at Flumpty's. That feels like the next logical game to play. So yeah. I'll see you next time for that.